Imagine this. The year is 480 BC. A massive Persian army, said to number in the hundreds of thousands, is marching toward Greece. Cities burn, fear spreads like wildfire. And yet, at a narrow mountain pass called Thermopylae, a small band of warriors, just 300 Spartans and a few thousand allies, stand ready to defy the greatest empire the world had ever seen. But let me ask you, was this really a fight for victory? Or was it something far greater, a fight for honor, for freedom and for legacy? The Persians, led by King Xerxes, believed Greece would fall with ease. After all, how could a collection of small city-states resist the might of an empire stretching from Egypt to India? Yet in the shadows of the cliffs and seas of Thermopylae, King Leonidas of Sparta had a different plan. He chose not to flee, not to surrender, but to stand firm with his men, knowing full well it could mean their deaths. Picture it, the heat of the sun burning down, the sound of shields clashing, spears striking, and war cries echoing through the narrow pass. Wave after wave of Persians hurled themselves at the Spartans. But the narrow terrain made their numbers useless. The Spartans, trained from childhood to fight and die as warriors, held the line again and again. And here's the part that gives me chills. For 2 days, this tiny army halted the unstoppable Persian war machine. Can you imagine what it must have felt like standing shoulder to shoulder, knowing the enemy outnumbered you 100 to 1, yet refusing to give an inch? But betrayal would change everything. A local Greek named Ephialtes revealed a secret mountain path to Xerxes, allowing Persian forces to circle behind the defenders. Leonidas knew the end had come. Still, he dismissed most of his allies, choosing to remain with his 300 Spartans, 700 Thespians, and 400 Thebans. Their mission was no longer to win, but to sacrifice, to show all of Greece that freedom was worth dying for. The final stand was brutal. Spears broke, swords shattered, but the Spartans fought with their bare hands and teeth if they had to. Eventually, Leonidas fell. But in his death, he became immortal. His sacrifice, sparking unity among the Greek city-states. Just a year later, the Greeks struck back at Salamis and Plataea, and the mighty Persian invasion crumbled. So let me ask you, was this a defeat? Or the greatest victory of all? Thermopylae wasn't just about soldiers and numbers, it was about courage, defiance, and the power of an idea. That even the smallest force standing united can inspire generations. And here's where you come in. If you were standing at Thermopylae, would you have stayed and fought? Or would you have walked away? Drop your answer in the comments. I'd love to hear your thoughts. If this story inspired you, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for more epic journeys through history, and ring the bell so you never miss an adventure.